Guys. We have been so serious in the recent days. There's a shocker breaking news right now, which is our politicians spent over 700 billion on Ashana, on Lagos girls and Abuja girls in 1 year. They spent 661 billion on all this, on Olosho, Ashawo. Listen, guys. This country called Nigeria is not a real state. What we are expressing in Nigeria is all of us, we are just cruising on auto cruise. That is what we are enjoying. If Natasha does not expose how Akpabio is chasing up hand, a pastor will be telling people to contribute 80% of their first seed in a year, or Tinubu will be arresting a youth corper. And by the way, we'll talk about the youth corper in these conversations. How the Nigerian economy and the Nigerian society will only respect those who are directly affiliated to politicians. I mean, the son of El-Rufai, Bashir El-Rufai, who came out, who openly said that Christians in Kaduna will be killed in their large numbers if they continue to challenge Fulanis. That boy has not in any way been arrested. He has not been summoned by DSS for conversations. He has not been asked to apologize. There has not been one single official statement from the government, from the police. All they did was look away. But because a young girl called Raya, who relocated to Lagos State, expressing the high cost of living in Lagos State, how the Nigerian president of today, Tinubu's policies, has been affecting her. And she now took it on herself that, well, even though I'm a corper, I think I still have the right to say that the Nigerian society is currently terribly bad and Tinubu is a terrible president. They are right now, they are doing everything to silence her, to apprehend her, to seize her alawi. Going back to the issue of the Nigerian politicians, I tried to dig further into that report. And when I did, I found out most of these people who spend this money are the politicians, usually the northerners. These are the alajis. Those people that you see them wearing gold teeth. Every quarter they go to Hajj, they go to Umrah, they go to Saudi Arabia. They portray themselves as holier than thou, that they are holier than the king of Saudi. They present themselves to be more, more righteous, that they don't engage in profanity. They don't engage in such atrocities. So when I dig down, I found out that most of these people, they perpetrate these sexual atrocities in places like Gwagwalada, Gabi. These are the when we talk of the eyebrow areas in Abuja, Meitawa, wherein they lure our young daughters from the southeast, beautiful yellow papayas. They lure them from the Imo State, they lure them from Cross River State, and also they lure the black beautiful girls from the southwest. These are the black ebony caramels. They lure them from Ondo, from Oyo, of course from Lagos State. They lure them, they can send them 5 million, fly down to Abuja. Let us have crazy night. In 1 year, my people, in 1 year, they spent almost 700 billion naira approximately. These are the money they're supposed to spend on the common man. Okay? These northern politicians who are now using this money to take care of the girls. No wonder everywhere we look at the social media, we see, well, You see those girls, as a young man who's living in Nigeria, and I get it, you look like, what is going on? Let me tell you, there is 10. In Yoruba, they say mewa. There is 10 goma that is happening. 10 that is happening simply means that as a young guy who is hustling legitimately in Nigeria, your girlfriend can literally be snatched away or kidnapped in a snap. Boom. Just make a mistake, buy your girlfriend a phone, and she has access. She begins to go online on TikTok, on Snapchat. These politicians are there. They have young boys who are what? Who are sourcing for those. These are the young guys. These young guys who are sourced for those allergies. And when they have sourced for them, they pick them, take them, they link them. So you who is trying to hustle legitimately, you find out you've lost your girlfriend to a politician who is stealing your own common patrimony. A country that is a cesspit of corruption. The girls, of course, what would they do? Do they have a choice? Have you ever seen any woman who came to this life that wants to suffer? Definitely they play along. And the boys are left with no other option to either remain single or marry a lady who is not their taste and their wish, but of low budget, or upscale their budget, which is, of course, they have to upscale their earning capacity by dabbling into what we call corruption. They start dabbling into Yahoo, they become sycophants, they become politician praise singers, they become all those things, and when they make it, they also will do the same thing to oppress the young ones who are just growing up by snatching away their girls, snatching away their girlfriends. So many to talk about. I will also show you a conversation that I had with Very Dark Man. Yes, you would see what Very Dark Man told me. This is a man who has what we call real-time experience with what is going on in Abuja and the Lagos lifestyle. How politicians will come into a club where local men are trying to make themselves happy. The politicians have saddened us enough. The little change we have, let us just go and take 1 or 2 bottles so that we can at least be happy. So you find yourself in that club, the politicians will come with their very large convoys and envoys. They tell you, hey, go, get out. All the fine girls will just start point and kill. That's what they do. Hey, you, sit down here. Sit down with me. That's what happens. That is what literally happens. The issue is, how does it make sense that we find ourselves in a country that we called Nigeria? The politicians cannot collectively use that money and they invested into education, but they would rather use that money for sexual satisfaction. There's serious problem. Hey, there is serious challenge in this country, and it is not prayer that's going to solve it. I know some ladies listening at me, they might be challenging me that, well, why am I lamenting that I need to go make money and maybe I contribute my own quota into approximately 700 billion that was spent on these nightlife girls. What you have to understand is this: for people like us who earn responsibly, it doesn't matter if you have a girlfriend or not. It doesn't matter if I have a girlfriend or not. I will, because of my responsibility, take care of key priorities. These politicians are irresponsible, and it cuts across. These northern leaders are the ones who are what predominantly common, but I must agree, we also have Yoruba politicians doing the same. We have the Igbo politicians who are spending billions, spending billions just for orgies, for sexual orgasms. 5 minutes, 6 minutes. They tell a girl, let us have a pet show. All manner of nonsense. I mean, that research I did, I was heavily disgusted. And I was like, this is why we have so many churches and mosques across the country. But somehow, the prayers of these people never get answered. Because the leaders who are in position of power to change the destiny of this country, look at the nonsense. Look at the kinds of atrocity. In fact, Nigeria is more or less like an higher grade of Sodom and Gomorrah, whereby corruption is the order of the day, sexual harassment is the order of the day, drug peddling is the order of the day, money laundering is the order of the day, fake prophecies and fake imams are the order of the day. When people say that they are tired, that they've had enough, that they do not want to belong and continue to be a part of this sham called Nigeria, they do everything to silence you. They do everything to useless you. Look at what Fubara is going through in River State. A Fubara who is trying to do everything, even though, I repeat, even though how Fubara got to that position is questionable, the River State people, large chunk of them are still putting their support, queuing behind a wiki who keeps coming out to say that I am the godfather. And I will not be the godfather in Nigeria. So you see, when I say that Nigeria is like an upgraded Sodom and Gomorrah, I know what I'm saying. I perfectly know what I'm saying. $700 billion. Let's listen to the words that I had with Larry Darkman.
Alright, so by now I'm pretty sure you guys are seeing what is going on with this girl. So apparently this girl on my screen is a corper currently serving in Lagos State. So recently she made a video where she exploded, where she talked about the hardship being a Nigerian in this Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC regime. The girl, while expressing herself, she even cried. You could see the pains in her eyes while she talked about transportation, while she talked about feeding, she talked about data cost, she talked about a lot of things. And she crowned it all up by saying that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a terrible president. So after she made the video, some board members in the NYSC called her to bring down the video. So they called her, threatening her. Let me play a little bit of what she shared.
So you guys will hear.
Are you normal?
I wasn't insulting the president, ma. I was only asking for accountability.
Hold down that rubbish you put there.
Ma, are you threatening me?
Hold down that rubbish. You are not talking to your mate.
Ma, she called me and she was shouting and she was threatening me to take down the video.
So you could hear the voice of one of the board members. They even told her to shut up, that she should bring down the video. Well, the person that called her is one of all those people that Fela Anikulapo Kuti sang about, suffering and smiling. They are all those people that it is their generation that put us in this place where we are. Maybe if they were talking in their generation, maybe Nigeria will not be like this. But I can beat my chest to tell you that that person will call her. There's no way that person is not corrupt. Because as a board member, let's start with the money that was promised to the NYSC corpers. Are you sure you are not part of the people that collected part of that money and kept quiet? The government have approved that they increase the allowance of corpers from 33,000 to 70-something thousand, I'll be 70,000. Up to now, after the approval, they've not given those corpers that money. Do you understand? They've not given corpers the money. Secondly, I want to even know the importance of corpers in Nigeria for how many years now. Because if people keep having corpers, no work for them to do, I don't even know why they even go use service for Nigeria. I don't even know why people go for that 1 year youth service. Taiwan, if they go, they find work or go, they learn trade. When I go use and spend for inside youth service, at the end of the day, when I'll come outside, nothing for her to do. Now, a lot of people are saying that they bash the girl, say, why the girl talks in Lagos, they smell. Why the girl talks in, listen to me. If Lagos was scenting, like China, where I'm in now, the girl would not say smelling. Everything the girl said in the video were all true. Did the girl lie? Is Tinubu not a terrible president so far? He is. Where is the lie? They literally carried the country, APC, and Tinubu, all of them. They literally carried the country like this. Bwah! Bwah! They scattered everything. So the girl did not lie. Recently, I came out to talk about the investment of the youth. Now still they bash. It's as if the same youths where they try fight for, and the same youths that they send, maybe they attack people where won't fight for them. Now this girl, they are threatening you. Let me tell you the truth. They are not going to do you anything. Now where you don't cry, they won't do you anything. They'll just systematically attack you. They don't blacklist you like this. You know, get work for normal place. But don't worry, we will be here. You understand? If the going gets tough for you, you try private sector and they don't collect you. Call, we go collect you, we'll find what give you. You understand? Yeah, we'll find what give you. They're not going to stress you. They're not going to stress you. But the girl said the right thing. A lot of us don't turn cowards for media. If you talk, they say, more government will come for you. But what are we living for? We are not even alive at this point. See the price of fuel, see the price of rice, see the price of beans, see the price of garri, see the price of transportation, see the price of data. You are not alive. So say, if you talk, they will kill you. Am I alive? Am I alive? This small one now, they don't threaten up. Oh, yeah, can't think about the one where we with the face. Can't think about the one with the face. Can't think about all the people where we will talk about, hey, ESCC is doing this. We will talk about police. We will talk about this one. All of them, low key, go they plan. So, okay, all of them plan. Say, okay, this person will go throw am for sale. Let's work together. They will not know. So systematically now they plan to attack this girl. But is that the right thing to do? Instead of people to listen to this girl, then fix all those things she's complaining about. If you can fix them, fix them. She said Lagos, they smell, make it sense. She said data cost. NTN, the government talk to NTN. They should look for a way to regulate it. She said price of transportation cost. Oh yeah, more than find alternative. Bring electric cars where go frustrate the price of fuel for Nigeria. Bring electric cars, frustrate the price. Tell them, say the landing cost, bring the custom policies for electric cars, let it be free. Look for solution to those problems. Bring serious competition to the country for free. Una no want make people talk, and una no want even bring solution. Una no want bad publicity, but una no want do well. So what do we do? She did not lie. Okay, if una the verse for her, say she talk am. Me, I don't talk am for her. So far, so good. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's regime is a very terrible regime. The governors are not acting right. The ministers are not acting right. A lot of things are just crumbling. You wake up in the morning, they don't increase price of this one. You wake up in the morning, they don't increase price of this one. Always they tell us now, say, hey, it's going to be better. I don't know, they complain. Wanna leave that girl. Wanna leave all of them. They sort the girl for corper. Madam board of director for corper. We need to not do that girl. We need to not do that girl. Generations of freelance smiling. We are not like that. Internet don't come now. We feel communicate easily. And she's expressing her pains. You know, go beat Pikin, you go tell her me no cry. You beat Pikin, you tell Pikin say me, you go to teach her mom to cry. She's suffering, she's complaining, she's going through pains. Anyways, peace and love. Don't play. If you don't play, you're gonna learn. Anyways, they come to Nigeria very soon. Peace and love. It's my boxer. I'm going to go down with that one. It's a green boxer. Don't play.